I met Gibby back in 2018 when he was still managing the Blue Jays, and with me with the Yankees, obviously, but pretty casual, you know. But then when we started the process, we started talking to a lot of people, and he was one of the candidates, one of the finalists, and we connected right away. He's a guy that his ability to connect with people, to relate, great personality, managed for a long time, and he's been with a lot of different teams, if you want to call it, superstars, young guys, and he's got that ability to connect, you know, people from different backgrounds, not only players but coaches and front office people, and this was the case here, and we're pretty excited to have him, and you know, the experience, the knowledge of the game. We feel like he's not only going to complement myself, but the coaching staff, players, front office people, and we're excited to have him. I go way back with Sevy, you know. I remember when he was signed with the Yankees back in 2011, and I watched him grow, you know, throughout the minor league system and develop and become a big league pitcher. I remember watching his first outing in the big leagues. I was in the Dominican Republic complex at the time, and it was a party when he was pitching, right? Then he became an all-star twice, and then he's been through a lot the past couple of years with injuries, as everybody knows. But talent, we saw it towards the end of the year. Fastball, live. You know, obviously, the goal is to keep him healthy, right? And this is something that we need to work on with him, and his people, and our people here. But you know, excited to have Sevy on board. Look, he went through a lot, but the one thing that Sevy's got is he wants to take the ball. You know, whenever he can, he wants to take the ball. He's a competitor. You know, we've seen it in the past in the biggest stage, right, in New York. When biggest moment, he wants to be there. He wants to compete, and that's what we are all excited about. McNeil's been back and forth going to New York and getting checked out, but seems like he's going to be able to go through his normal off-season. My conversations with him were not concerned. Same way with Starling. You know, he's going through his normal routine. In the Dominican, planning on probably making a visit over there to the Dominican and meet some of our people in the Dominican complex. And Mauricio's playing in winter ball, planning on meeting with Marte as well. But as you know, so far it's been great. Look, the talent's there, right? We got Brett, who's another really good-looking player. Spoke with him the other day. He's excited. We got Mauricio. I mean, we added Wendell. So there's depth there, obviously, right? But like I said, we're a few weeks away till we have to report and then make that final decision towards the end of spring training. Hopefully, you know, we're in a position where we won't have to make some difficult decisions because they want to make it hard for us. But again, we're pretty excited with what we have. You can never have enough pitching, right? And you know, David's pretty busy. We added Sevy, obviously Quintana, Singa, and McGill, and you know a lot of the guys we got. But we're gonna need arms, you know, to get through 162 plus. You're gonna need the depth, and you know we'll see where he ends up. He can't wait to get going. You know, I spoke with him a couple of weeks ago, and fully healthy. He's going through his off season. Routines and preparation, and you know he's excited. There's another guy that has been going back and forth home in Puerto Rico, in New York, getting checked out, and yeah, I mean he's one of those where we can't wait to have him on spring training and get him going.
Do you think your DH is on your roster right now, or is it probably somebody you're still going to get this winter?
That's a good one. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of too early to tell, right? We're a few weeks away, month away from opening date, so we'll see how the winter unfolds.
Would you like your DH to be like a set guy each day, or would you like to use that spot to rotate?
I mean, this is some of the conversations that me and David are having day in and day out. You know, it's one of those where would you want to keep it flexible for some of the other guys and use it as an off day, even though they're going to be in the lineup? Yeah, but you know, who knows? The right player shows up and you get an opportunity to add somebody that's going to make our team better, then, you know, I'm open to anything. And those are some of the conversations that we're having.